Hello everybody. This will be the first video here on my YouTube channel. And today I'd like to showcase a central storage system that I've built with the help of two different designs for a super fast item filter and a Shulker box storage system. This storage system is incredibly fast. It has not been able to be bogged down in any sort of testing that I've done. This holds a massive amount of items, and I really enjoy the speed at which it operates, shuttling the entities instead of through hoppers across these water streams where they're picked up by the hopper minecarts. And the hopper minecarts are actually the filter system where they're then transported down into the bulk storage section. This item filter design comes from Slack Lizard. I first saw this in his bartering farm video, where he showcased the 1 million per hour bartering farm that his server has. And I was really impressed by how well this system handled just the sheer amounts of items that were put into this farm, which is really what this is designed for. This is likely overkill for a central storage system, but I've always felt like the faster the better when it comes to Minecraft. Whether that's farms, storage, travel, it really doesn't matter. The faster it is, the better it seems when it comes to Minecraft. Now, the bottom here is a bulk item Shulker box storage system by Ledoux. I really love this thing. I've seen a lot of other videos about bulk Shulker storage systems, and they never really seem to work the way that I wanted to. A lot of them have problems with losing Shulker boxes. A lot of them were super complicated, really wonky redstone. And this one is so super simple. And it's accessible from the front here. You can get into the Shulker box from the front, which to me was super important because sometimes you don't always need a full Shulker box of an item. And I just think that being able to access the Shulker box and it being one block tileable is incredible. Now, obviously, in addition to the item filter, this is no longer one block tileable. It is now 2 blocks. So this thing can be stacked one item next to the other, and then you have to skip 2 blocks before you can start your next selection. For all of my builders out there who enjoy designing things, this does leave you a 2-block gap where you can design cool build around it. It allows for that creativity, and it's not just a chest monster. So I think it's a blessing in disguise that this thing breaks it up a little bit. For a short demonstration on how this works, I've just set up a simple dropper system here where I have a Shulker box loaded with a bit of items here. And so what this does is back in this wall here, the dropper will drop the items out on this item stream where they're skated across and picked up by these hopper minecarts, which have a filter in them. Now, this filter only has one block that decides what item gets pulled out. So this can accept up to 63 blocks in a single instance to be filtered out. So bogging this thing down is really, really difficult. However, the one thing that I will say is that the biggest bottleneck of this farm or of this storage system right now is how fast I can input items into it. This is right now just a very simple system. And, you know, you could say you can just drop in stacks at a time and whatnot, but that kind of defeats the purpose of this thing being fully automatic. Hey, you just drop your Shulker box down full of random junk items, and everything gets automatically sorted back into even distributed Shulker boxes. And I think that's the beauty of this system, especially with items such as stone, cobblestone, deep slate, sand, gravel, concrete powder, things that you get in mass quantities. This thing really excels at separating them out and then recombining them down into individual packages of Shulker boxes. So that way you have quick access, whether that's for crafting, building, anything that you could imagine you might need it for. And that will do it for this showcase on this central storage system. I'm really excited about this because I feel like this is one of the first wins for Minecraft Bedrock that I've seen in a while. And the sheer speed that this runs at really makes me happy. Having something run this quickly and is this capable is truly amazing. I want to give a big shout out to Slack Lizard and OwnLadu for the individual components of this design. As stated before, the links to those videos will be in the description. And I want to say thank you for watching. I'm sorry about the quality, sorry about the production. This is my first video, and it's a lot harder to do to sit here and make a video than what people realize. So I appreciate any support that you might show. If you're interested in a video on how I put this together, how I combine these two things, I would love to make that. If you have any suggestions on how to improve this, or anything of that nature, or just want to stop in and say hi, please leave a comment. And with that, thank you.